CASIO WSD F20 is a step up in design. Orange can be garish on some products, but we prefer the colorful model to the other standard black one. The orange detailing is nicely subtle, with premium feeling metal buttons and screws on the outer rim. CASIO WSD F20 screen is a 1.32 and dual-layer touchscreen LCD. CASIO WSD F20 has a color TFT with 320 by 300 pixels and then a separate monochrome LCD. These work together superimposed on each other, with the time always displayed on the monochrome layer and then apps on the color LCD. This allows a plethora of different combinations of modes and functions to work together to give you the best possible visibility. It works very well and seamlessly. CASIO WSD F20 has a rubberized strap with diamond pattern detail sits flush with the watch itself, all of which contains the clever dual-layer LCD screens. The glass of the screen is anti-dirt coated, while at the bottom of the screen there's a neatly hidden, water-resistant microphone. It all adds up to one excellently designed, premium-feeling smartwatch. It is inevitably large on the wrist though, almost too large but just about right. Including the band, the whole thing weighs 92 grams, which is not too heavy at all. Like most smartwatches, the CASIO WSD F20 keeps its best tricks under the hood. The WSD F10 lacked GPS, which is pleasingly present on this new model. How it uses it is very clever. The GPS is low-powered to help battery life and can display full-color maps. Even when your connected smartphone is offline and out of cellular signal, you can still call up maps thanks to the GPS ability to call on American, Russian and Japanese satellites. This gives it a great advantage over other mainstream watches that effectively become useless as mapping tools when without a 4G connection. CASIO WSD F20 links GPS data using the award-winning YaMap GPS tech with a full-color map on your wrist to accurately triangulate your current location. From there you can do a surprising number of things such as plan routes, record specific points and write memos. Despite the relatively small display, we found these functions quite intuitive though a tad fiddly. The fact it all works offline is enough to forgive the slight awkwardness of data input. As well as this headline feature, CASIO WSD F20 also has an altimeter, compass and barometer on board, all of which can be displayed one at a time as part of the watch face. You can also set location, altitude and more to take advantage of the dual screen technology. This is all protected up to 50 meters underwater. All these features add together to make a watch that CASIO claims can track a large number of sports and activities, namely trekking, cycling, fishing, skiing and paddling. While we've seen most of those on watches before, the fishing one is interesting as it can give you tips and location information on the best places and times to find your catch, as well as record when you catch a fish. Of course, we'd have to see this in action as to whether there's enough data out there for it to really be useful, but it's cool to see CASIO thinking outside the box.